all share a love of education and of children.
It's been a passion of mine for many, many years, and it is as well as Bobby's.
I just think it's immoral to think that that any kid in the city of Houston can't get the same high quality education and the same chance in life as your kids have, as my kids have.
It's all about giving an opportunity to a child who didn't otherwise have that opportunity. It's all about making a difference in their lives.
There was a committee that spent about a year determining how we were going to raise enough money to support this program. And we determined that we would have a ball.
When Vic came to me and asked me about the possibility of being involved, that was just an easy yes. And I had a chance to go and see what the JCC does, and particularly what it does for kids, and particularly what it does for kids who maybe are not as advantaged as my kids are, and it's a wonderful mission.
I just heard the statistics of the demographics of Houston in the future, and we need to know how to reach children of all backgrounds and make education inspiring and effective for them.
I think she has such a positive outlook. Her glass is always half full.
Ann was the one who got me involved in Collaborative for Children. She now serves on my education board at the Houston Zoo.
She has such integrity and warmth and caring and compassion, all of the qualities that you would love to have in a friend and yourself.
I'm proud of the work that I've done in the community, of the fact that the Houston Children's Museum is rated the #1 museum in the country now. It's not me, it's many people who've done that, wonderful executive director and director of education and other people who've done that. But I'm very proud of that. I'm proud of the work that Collaborative for Children has done in the community.
She's the teacher's teacher. She has inspired many, many, many teachers whose ripple effect on children have broadened our community and enriched it in so many ways.
We live in an amazing city that has so many warm and caring people who are all so willing to give back to the community. All it takes is a request, all it takes is for you to ask, and they are immediately willing to roll up their shirt sleeves and stand shoulder to shoulder with you and give back to our wonderful community.
With children, you're really building for the future. There are a lot of causes out there, but I think Ken realizes that if you give a child a head start, often kids with disadvantages, you know, kind of the resilience of the human spirit can take over after that. And I think that's why Ken has decided to devote so much of his time to the cause of children who have some disadvantage.
For years at our firm, we have done an event called our annual Hilliard Elementary holiday party. We wanted to do something which would bring together the sense of giving with seeing the results of those efforts. And we brought in all the first graders from that school and had a wonderful holiday party.
I can remember Ken in the center of that room handing out presents to children who otherwise might not receive a present, and who were getting to know someone like Ken, perhaps seeing him as a role model. Seeing him in the midst of that room is a really very special memory for me.
For some of these kids, these were the only Christmas presents they were going to get that year. And you just can't help but be touched and feel the emotion of the moment. From time to time, I'll be working in my office, going about the normal challenges of the day, and the executive director of the Make-A-Wish Foundation will send out from time to time some video clips which will show our wish kids, as we call them, having their wishes fulfilled. And it touches you in a way which is just can't help but trigger all of your emotions.
It's really important professionally to manage your own career, that you have to be actively engaged in your career, and that anything's possible.
Doug helped pioneer a summer program to help Kipsters and other children from low-income neighborhoods around Houston to have an opportunity to do internships at El Paso in the summer.
I am living proof that anything's possible. Not only am I the first person in my family with a college degree, but I didn't even go to college right out of high school. So if I can do that and be sitting, you know, sort of at the top of the ivory tower, then I try to express to them that anyone can do it. Everyone knows that Mike Feinberg is sort of a force of nature. He's not just a normal human being. I met Mike because good friends of Sarah and mine had been involved at KIPP for a while and said, you have to go out and see this place. So Sarah and I went out to KIPP, to the high school. We did a tour with Mike, and of course he's so infectious about KIPP's mission. We left there, and literally as we were walking out of the doors and into the parking lot, Sarah grabbed me by the arm and said, we have to change everything that we're doing. And so it had a great impact, it has had a great impact on both of our lives. It's just been a joy to sort of get to work shoulder to shoulder with Mike on the mission of KIPP.
The Children's Scholarship Ball is all about providing more children from underserved communities more opportunities. And I can't think of anyone in Houston who's been more passionately involved in providing more opportunities for children than Doug Fauché.
We decided that we wanted to create a strategic partnership with KIPP. And so in essence what we do is when KIPP builds a high school, we actually fund for KIPP the science program.
I'm glad to be able to help the JCC to raise money for scholarships, which I know are so enormously needed. We have so many children who need help to participate in programs here at the JCC.
Programs like this should be available for all children, regardless of their ability to pay. You know, investing in children at a young time, at this early stage, means just success.
The facility is wonderful, and you can just feel the sense of family and fun that they have here.
The STARS program is our program for children on the autistic spectrum. There is no program that meets the needs where the children are housed in a typical setting. So they get every piece that they need and more, and they also have access to every part of our program like our other children.
It's a wonderful environment where you can feel safe bringing your child. Incredible opportunities here, and I'm just so impressed with all that takes place.
I think it's just a place where they come in and feel very comfortable and have had lots of positive experiences.
There's a lot of instability in this world, and I think people view the JCC as a place in the midst of all this instability that you can really count on. And I think that's one wonderful thing about the Jewish Community Center.
We have this incredibly high quality program, and it is open to all people, Jews and non-Jews, parents who want the best for their child and who essentially demand the best for their child, and we are striving every year to get better than before.
The entirety of our future is sort of wound up in what happens to our children in this community. And when I say our children, I don't mean my nuclear family or your nuclear family, but our children as in the entire fabric of the Houston community. And that's both a great responsibility and a great opportunity, and everyone can help in that.
The biggest challenge today is to start very early with young children. As I've aged myself, I've realized the tremendous importance of those very early years and the importance of reaching all children with a quality preschool education.
I think we could be the first city to say that we confronted our education problem and we fixed it. It's not just KIPP, it's KIPP and Yes Prep and Cristo Rey and the JCC.
Actions speak louder than words. We can talk about what's possible, we can talk about the promise, we can talk about having more scholarships at the JCC and giving other kids many more opportunities, but if we don't roll up our sleeves and really get after it, then nothing's going to change.
Think about the faces of those kids. Think about the smiles on their faces. Think about how you are making a difference in the lives of those kids, helping to create opportunity for the lives of some very special people. And to me, when those special people happen to be our children, you're talking about our most cherished resource. You're talking about our future.
It's worth it, that we should all believe that we truly can get great results at scale, unlike what we're seeing today in Houston or anywhere else in this country. And we all leave with a true sense of possibility.